calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on why do people love you. Okay, so we've got 3 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. This is pile number 1. It's really pretty. Okay, pile number 2, and then pile number 3. It says out of proportion. So yeah guys, these are the 3 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you so much, and let's get straight into it. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on why do people love you. Because literally, bro, okay, listen clearly, you're amazing, people love you, people are in love with you, and that's on period. Okay, so yeah, let's get straight into it. Pile number 1. I know it says 5, but like, because I've been making my videos with like less piles but like more in depth, I just use basically like a leftover card. But yeah, anyways, that's not the point. This is pile number 1. Don't be deceived by the number 5. Okay, so yeah, the first card that we got is the core card. Okay, let me know if you guys are like sick of seeing these cards. Like, I can switch it up, you know what I mean. And then we also got the Project S card. So I feel like, as for like number 1, as for like why people love you, people kind of like, I was hearing something about maybe you use like near pronouns or something, or like people love your pronouns, like they love how you kind of refer to yourself. Like, I'm just hearing that people love the register you use, they love how you just talk about yourself as well. Because I'm seeing that like you're someone that, it's like you're not a boastful person by any means, but I feel like you're someone that will talk about your achievements because, you know, you worked freaking hard for it, like as you should. Like, I feel like if you get a good mark on a test or something, you'll say, oh yeah, like I got 80%, I got 90%. And it's kind of like people like that you have this like respect for yourself and that you don't talk bad about yourself, you know. It's like if you got an award for something, you're gonna say, yes, I got an award, like, you know, I worked hard for my award. And it's like you should be proud of your achievements. So like if you aren't doing that, bro, people are so proud of you and they literally think that like you're so successful, and they wish you would talk more about your achievements as well. But yeah, people like how you aren't afraid to kind of say, yeah, like, you know, I'm working really hard, like I'm making good money. Like, I just feel like they like that you aren't kind of like afraid to say, like, you know, that you're doing well in life, basically. Like, I just feel like if things are going well for you, you will say, hey, like, you know, I'm having a good day today, like things are going really well, like let me help you out if I can. And then, you know, vice versa. It's also like if you're having a bad day, you will open up to people. And then with the Project S card, I feel like people really love that. It's kind of like there's this energy where it's like maybe people have left you in the past, and it's kind of like it's left you kind of feeling a bit like empty or something. Or I just feel like people really love that you're willing to kind of talk about how things have affected you in the past. Because I'm seeing that like you could be someone that is like an advocate for, you know, helping people to move on from their trauma in their past, but I feel like you're also someone that you don't dwell in the past, but also you kind of acknowledge it, and people really love that about you. They love that yeah, you talk about things that, you know, hurt your feelings. And I just feel like because you're so open and secure in yourself, it kind of makes people feel like they can be open and secure in themselves as well. So you definitely have this very influential energy about you where it's like because you're good at something, people want to be as good as you. Like I'm seeing something about like you taking somebody under your wing and like showing people the ropes of certain things. So let's say somebody's a new person at school. I just see you being the type of person that will be like, okay, you know what, let me show you around, like this is what we do over here, da 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 da. Like it's just a nice feeling where it's like, yeah bro, like I was gonna say something, but like I remember when I was like at the mental hospital, but like there was this one person and like they just showed me around, and like it just made me feel like, you know, like more welcome, you know what I mean? So I just feel like people really appreciate this very open and giving energy that you have about you, because it's kind of like it makes them feel less alone as well. This energy where it's like maybe you didn't have a supporting parental figure growing up, so it's kind of like you try to be that type of parental figure for other people around you. So, you know, you could be really amazing with kids, or you just try to kind of treat people in a way that you weren't treated before. Yeah. And it's really nice. And I am hearing that like your karma really is like working on itself, and you know, good things are coming towards you, bro. Like 1000%. But I just love that way. It's like you showing people around you, like helping people and holding their hand and like supporting them as well. And people love that whenever they're going through a tough time, it's kind of like they know that you can be that kind of strong person for them as well. You could definitely be an Aquarius. Like you remind me of like this one guy. He's a Pisces, and I'm not gonna say anything, but like, yeah, he's a Pisces, and he was talking about how like some days he's really having like, he's having an off day or something, and sometimes he takes it out on certain people, and it's kind of like he knows certain people can kind of handle it and other people can't. And not that you should take any form of like abuse or whatever. I just feel like people love that they can kind of like vent to you, and you're kind of like, you take it in basically, you know what I mean? People like that you have this very strong character about you. Like you even remind me of like Fila for some reason, like from Fila Second. Just this very strong, devoted and caring mother, caring parental figure. Like I'm really getting that like maybe you're older, or you just give a very like a welcoming presence. But yeah, interesting. So the next card that we have is the heart chakra, okay? And then at the back it says love, understanding, trust, hope, openness, compassion, balance, forgiveness. I love myself unconditionally. I have the strength to flow from my heart, to follow my heart, okay? So yeah, people truly appreciate your heart chakra. I feel like you're someone that really, you follow your feelings. You could definitely be an INFP, bro, definitely. Like I'm getting an Anne from Anne with an E. I just feel like you're someone that is super sensitive, and like maybe even a bit insecure sometimes. But I feel like even though sometimes you aren't always feeling yourself, it's kind of like you know better in a way, and people really love that about you. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing you having an argument with someone that you care about, and even though you guys are having an argument, you'd never talk down on them or anything. Yeah, like you are one of those bitter people. Like, there's people that will like break up with their ex or something. They'll say, yeah, my ex is so ugly, da 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 da. And it's like, bro, you dated them. Like, let's not even. But yeah, I just feel like people really appreciate kind of like your like open heartness, bro. Like, you just have this like warm energy that comes from your heart chakra. And people can tell that you're loving, you're forgiving, and you're caring. Like 1000%. They know that you're super sensitive, and people love that about you, bro. Definitely. I am seeing like people, maybe you grew up with people telling you, oh, you're too sensitive, da 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 da. And I just feel like you never changed your heart. You never made yourself kind of like this hard person, You never closed off your heart, like regardless of how many people try to tell you that you were too sensitive. You aren't sensitive, bro. I mean, you are sensitive. What's wrong with being sensitive? Like, it's not a bad thing. I just feel like you're someone that embraces your feelings rather than kind of shutting it away. And you also let other people feel comfortable feeling their emotions. You could definitely be a Cancer. And I just feel like you kind of allow people to talk about their feelings. You let them, open up to you. You let them vent to you. Let them, show all parts of them to you. It's like this emotional vulnerability. And it's freaking beautiful, bro. Okay, then we got the Traveler card, and it says importance of journey. So yeah, I'm seeing that people love that you're a traveler. I feel like you're someone that, you don't like staying in one place. You like meeting new people. You love just the beauty of just packing your thing and just getting on a plane and like just going somewhere new. So people also like that when they talk to you, they can just tell that you've been through kind of like all walks of life in a way. Like I'm hearing people just love that you aren't like one dimensional. I feel like you have so many different aspects about you, and people just love that when they talk to you, they can relate to you on so many different levels. Yeah, I feel like you don't try to limit yourself to just one thing. You have a lot of different interests, a lot of different hobbies, and people love that about you. And I'm hearing something about like if you make jewelry, or like if you maybe do nails or something, or like I'm getting something about you. Yeah, you do a hobby, but like it's making things for people, or like making things in general, you're someone that will like share your wealth, you'll share your things with people, and people love that about you. And like when you do travel to places, also you're someone that loves kind of immersing yourself in people's culture and learning things about people's culture. Or like maybe you love learning different languages and people love that about you as well. Yeah. And like I'm hearing you aren't afraid to kind of look like a fool in a way. Like I'm just hearing that, you know, that saying that's like dance like nobody's watching. Like I just feel like you don't really care how people are like looking at you, or like if people give you weird looks. It's kind of like, I just feel like you have a bigger purpose, and people can just tell that you're acting in a certain way because you want them to know that it's okay. Yeah. Like I watched this one video about this girl. She was saying that this other girl, she didn't like eating in front of people, so then she would purposely eat kind of like really bad or like in a really unattractive way, just so that her friend could feel more welcome. So I am feeling like you're someone that will basically take one for the team, you know, or yeah, you're like kind of the hype person, the wing person, and people love that about you. Yeah. Like if your friend has a crush on someone, you will do everything you can to, you know, get your crush to like, I mean, get their crush to notice your friend. You always hype people up as well. Aww. And I just feel like you will always hype your friends up, definitely. And like if you are good at makeup, you will do your friends' makeup as well. If you know that they can't do makeup. Yeah. Or like you will help your friends with their homework if you know that they're busy struggling. And I'm getting the energy that you're someone that's super discreet as well. So like let's say like, yeah, just super discreet, you know, like if your friend has something on their teeth, you'll say, oh hey babe, like there's something on your teeth, just like wipe it away. Or if you know your friends are kind of too proud to kind of come to you and say, hey, I need help, you will just let them know. Like you'll send them a text message and say, hey, I'm here for you, I love you, like if you want to talk, I'm here. Like you don't pry, basically, you're just there for them, and they love that about you. And then we also have, I don't care what you think, sorry. So yeah, people, okay, wait, let me move these cards up. But yeah, people really love that you're someone that doesn't care about how people perceive you. Like literally, bro, I feel like you're someone that literally will just be your authentic self no matter where you are, who you're with as well. Like even if you know your family isn't supportive, you will still, you know, be your true authentic self. Like this reminds me of like something where it's like this one person said that they dress like this so that that one person can just, you know, feel seen and feel heard as well. Like, you know, maybe you could be the only person of color in your swim team, and it's kind of like you are swimming because you love swimming, but also because of all people of color, so that they can kind of see you, you know. You could, like, it could be anything, bro, definitely, you know. Like I just see you kind of starting a revolution and just, yeah, doing your own thing. And then we also have the level up card. So people truly feel like you've just had this huge level up, or we have this very like higher thought process as well. And like if you're into science, like I'm getting like specifically science, like people love that about you. Like you will always explain things to people, you know. Maybe if your friend had like a weird dream about something, you'd be like, oh, I know what that means, like let me tell you what your dream means. Or you're always deciphering codes or deciphering things. Like I just see you helping your friends if you can help them. Like if you have any knowledge on, like let's say you're busy studying medicine or something, I just see you, like if your friend's feeling sick, you'll say, hey, in my medicine class I learned that you should probably do this and this and this, so you know, just try it out. Like I'm just getting you someone that's really nice. So yeah, definitely Aquarius or like Cancer type energy, maybe even Taurus, Virgo, and like maybe Capricorn rising. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Hermit card, the Empress card, the Wheel of Fortune, and also the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, guys, the lighting sucks. Let me just see if I can fix it. Let's see if I can fix this lighting. Okay, that looks exactly the same. I'm super sorry about the lighting, guys. But yeah, so with the 9 of Wands that came up, right? But now let me just bring the cards a bit closer. So yeah, with the 9 of Wands, this talks about being really defensive. So I feel like you're someone that stands up for your friends. It's kind of like if your friends are getting bullied, you'll say, hey bro, that's not cool, like what you doing, excuse me, that's my best friend, like you better back the F up. You better back the F up. Like I just feel like you're someone that stands up for people. And yeah, like I said, it's like you have gone through your own emotional issues, and I just feel like people really appreciate that it kind of hasn't changed your character and your outlook on life as well. Definitely. Like you remind me of like those overly positive people. Like they're so cool to be around sometimes. Yeah, definitely. And also I'm hearing that you have amazing music taste as well. And then with the Hermit card, that talks about kind of being a homebody, staying at home, just enjoying your own energy and feeling really powerful by yourself as well. So people really love that you enjoy your own company. People love that you know, maybe you turn down like going out to rather just stay at home, be with your family or something, and people love that about you. They love that you find happiness by yourself. They love that you love yourself, basically. And also people notice how powerful and strong you are by yourself. They notice kind of like how you've gone through so many of your own, you know, I don't want to say the word issue so much, but like how you've gone through so many of your own obstacles by yourself, basically. And people notice that, you know, you picked yourself up, you made sure that you were okay, you know, you checked up on yourself, basically. People know that you are strong and independent. Yeah. Like, you know, maybe before you didn't have that many friends, and it's kind of like you had to be that person, that bigger person, that parental figure for yourself. And that's why you are that parental figure for other people. And people love that about you. And I'm hearing spirit say like, if like everything doesn't resonate, you know, it can still be happening, basically, you know, like it's all a process. And then with the Empress card, bro, do we even need to say anything else? Like, you are so freaking attractive. People just love you because you are so attractive. They love how you cherish your relationships, because I see you being someone that like you prefer kind of having a smaller group of friends, you know, 3 to 4 or like 1 to 2 friends. And it's kind of like you will cherish those friendships. Like I'm seeing you having like a lot of acquaintances, but you know who the real OGs are, basically. And people love that about you. They feel super special around you. They feel beautiful around you. And you are beautiful. And how also like you're just breaking the beauty standards as well. Like, you know, who says that being beautiful means what society tells us, you know. Being beautiful is literally existing because you are all beautiful. And then the Wheel of Fortune talks about this change. So people really appreciate that you don't limit yourself, like I said in the beginning, but it's kind of like people love kind of seeing your progression as a person. I feel like you're someone that's constantly trying to just evolve your thoughts and learn about different topics as well. You could definitely be like, maybe I'm getting ISTJ and like, yeah, INFP mostly though, but more about like you just wanting to learn more about like, I don't know, like equal rights, LGBTQ rights. Like I'm just getting activism, and people love that about you. Or it's like maybe before you thought a certain thing about like a certain topic, and then it's kind of like, oh, you realize that was wrong, and people love that you can kind of change as well. Yeah. It's like maybe you thought something was right, but then you were like, you know what, maybe I was wrong. And people love that you're able to just change and realize your own mistakes as well, and that you hold yourself accountable, you know. Yeah. Like you wouldn't do something to somebody else if you felt like you didn't deserve the same thing, basically. Yeah. And then the Ace of Pentacles talks about, you know, making that money, the Gucci gang. So people love that you're someone that you work hard and you deserve good things happen to you, basically. People love that you had an idea, you capitalize on it, and that you're doing what you love, basically. And people want you to, you know, have your dream job, or they want you to be happy. So yeah, guys, that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on why do people love you. Let's get straight into the video. So the first card that I got for you is the Klingon card, okay? And then we got Nog and Kevin. So like right off the bat, I am getting something about like immaturity, just being really young, being really youthful, very enthusiastic, and people just love that, how you kind of approach things. People like how when they talk to you, they just get a really fresh perspective of certain things. People like how you can just interpret different conversations. They love how you think about things. Like people like coming to you and just asking for advice, and how you don't judge anyone. People love how you give everybody kind of like an equal playing field as well. And I'm hearing with the Klingon card, it's kind of like you are someone that's really cultural. I feel like even if you aren't like super into your own culture, I just feel like people love that you kind of like, you appreciate culture. And also I feel like it's, people really love when you kind of talk about maybe where you come from. Like let's say you, or just like your religion, your culture, what your family believes, and they love when you talk about that type of stuff. They love when you talk about just how things used to be where you come from, like where you come from. Like I'm trying to think for example, but like let's just say me for example, like I'm South African, you know, South African, I'm half colored, half black. So like if I talk about my dad's side of the family where it's like they're colored, or if I talk about my mom's side of the family where they're black, just talking about how I grew up, like, you know, it's interesting to certain people. So I feel like if the same thing applies to you, people love that about you. They love when you talk about how maybe you know, on your mom's side of the family you guys do this, and then on your other mom's side of the family, or whatever parents you had. I just feel like people love hearing about your religion, your culture, your ethnicity. They love hearing about just you and like how you grew up and stuff like that. And also people feel like you're an amazing storyteller, definitely. You kind of make people feel like they're actually there, and people love that about you. Yeah, and like I'm hearing that you don't ever let anyone feel left out. It's this like kumbaya solidarity type energy. And they love how you always look out for people, definitely. You know, you'd never turn your back on someone that you care about. And you're someone that will literally fight for a relationship, you know, till the last day, until you give up completely. Like there's this vibe where it's like you're someone that will love someone, and like you're someone that's like you will give them 3 chances, like 3 chances and you're done. You know, you will love someone, you'll do everything for them, but like if it's 3 times and they, you know, fool me once, something, fool me twice, I don't know, fool me 3 times, bye-bye. Like I'm getting that energy where it's like when you say goodbye to someone, you say goodbye. You're done completely, and people love that about you. It's like you have this really strong, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Like I remember my one friend, like she was seeing this one guy, and like, bro, this dude was like definitely a karmic partner or something, and like they just could not stop texting each other. And I remember like she said, you know what, I'm not gonna message him for a whole week. And I remember this other girl, like she cracked and like she messaged the guy, but like this other girl and my friend, she literally did not text him for a week, and then when the week was over, she messaged him. She was like, hey, like let's talk now. And I just feel like you're someone that really follows through on your word, and people love that. They can trust you. They know that like if you say, hey, I'm gonna be there, you are gonna be there. You're gonna make sure that you're there. You're gonna make a plan. People love that you're so dependable. Yeah, definitely. And also I'm seeing that people think that you're such like a hard worker as well. And then with the Nog card, people feel like you're someone that is literally so funny. You're such like a jokester, prankster type person. People like that when they spend time with you, they know for sure that they're gonna have a good time. It's kind of just guaranteed. Like if people mention your name, it's kind of like, oh shit, like the party's about to start. Like I just feel like, bro, as soon as people say, oh, Jem's gonna be there, or like whatever your name is, if people say, oh, Emma, Jasmine, whatever your name is, if they say your name, they're kind of like, yeah, bro, like it's gonna be so much fun. Like I'm getting Curzon Dax, Stradzia Dax. You know, all the Daxes can just, yes, okay, not all of them, but some of them, 3 of them. But yeah, people just like, as soon as your name, bro, is mentioned, people just know it's gonna be a good time, and that's super dope. So the next card that we got is go forward fearlessly. So people like how you kind of cave way for like future generations. I'm seeing that you're definitely a trendsetter as well. And like you kind of remind people that it's not that hard to be a good person. Like I feel like it's small things that you just remind people. You know, you could definitely be like maybe a vegan or something, and maybe you make videos on how to be vegan on a budget or something, and people love that about you. They love how you remind people that, you know, yes, maybe doing a certain thing is really tough, but like it's small things that you can do to just, you know, be a better person or to be a vegan or whatever. So like you could say, okay, well, if you're vegan, but like I'm not vegan, but like maybe if you are vegan, you'll say, okay, so there are alternatives, you can do this, you can do that. Or if you are maybe on like a weight loss journey right now, people just love that you're like into body positivity and you don't bring that negativity of like, you know, you need to be skinny, da 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 da. It's like that isn't the end goal. Like I feel like people love kind of how you brought this like a weight loss journey into a more of like a just seeing yourself in a healthy way, and being healthy. Being healthy is the end goal, not to be skinny, you know. So people love that about you, and that you're all about body positivity. Like I just feel like you aren't toxic at all, bro, and people love it about you. Definitely take a shot every time I say, and that's why people love you, or people love it about you. Like take a shot, bro, dead ass. But that's super sweet. And then we also got the Your Name Hurts by Haley Steinfeld. Damn. So people, you could definitely be a poet as well, because I'm hearing that people love your work, bro. They really do. Like they love how you're able to kind of just put people's thoughts into words, because maybe sometimes, you know, those people, like, you know, those times when you just can't articulate your words in like a way that's comprehensible to people, and then your friend just basically takes what you were thinking and says it into words. People love that about you. They love how you can just make like things make sense when you say them. You know, you could definitely be a teacher and you explain things in a really nice and like non-condescending way, and they love that about you. They love how, yeah, you're so poetic, and people can really relate to your songs or your music like 1000%, bro. And if you're like a content creator, or if you are an artist, or if you're an actress or something, people can truly feel your emotions through the screen. They can feel your emotions through your artwork, and it's amazing. Like they can hear when you're busy singing, like they can hear that authenticness. And like if you have like a raspy voice when you sing, maybe people love that about you as well, because it's like, maybe like in the singing industry where you come from, or like where you're from, like I don't know why I keep saying where you come from. Like I just get the vibe where it's like maybe you like moved to like a new place or something. But anyways, like let's just say in your area, like there's just how do I say this, like let's just say there's only people singing in first soprano, but then you come with your alto voice, and it's kind of like, yes, like, you know, do your thing. And I just feel like people really love that you kind of weren't discouraged by what everyone else is doing, and like you just did your own thing, you paved your own way basically. So yeah, and then it says anywhere but here. Yeah, bro, it's just like I feel like you aren't from here. I just feel like you're like kind of like, bro, I'm done with this shit, like, you know, peace out, I'm at the club, but you know. Definitely I'm getting dancing, singing, laughing, laugh of the party type energy. But yeah, people love that you also meet people from all over. You don't discriminate people. People love how you also help people to mingle. Definitely. I feel like people appreciate you because let's say you have a friend that has like social anxiety or something, you know, you will kind of be the friend that will be like, you know what, okay, if you don't want to order, if you don't want to talk to the, like, you know, the drive-through thingamajiggy, like you will be like, okay, I'll talk to them, and so that you don't have to, like, you know, what do you want to order, like I'll say your meal. Or I just feel like you're someone that will just, yeah, try to be there for your friends and support them. And then we also got the We Checked You Out Boo card. So that talks about sort of like polyamory. So if you are polyamorous, people love it about you. But I'm also hearing that people literally just check you out, bro. I feel like people love your social media, and they love your account, they love what you post, they love what you talk about, like they really resonate with what you say. And I'm just hearing that you take amazing photos and people think you're so attractive, And like when strangers see you, like they wanna like ask you out, or like they wanna like talk to you, but they're afraid that maybe you're gonna reject them or something. Because even before I press record, bro, I literally heard the words, "You are so scary." I love it. Like I feel like people are super scared of you, or like they're really intimidated by you, but like they're super into it though for some reason. Yeah, or like maybe you're really into like, I don't know, kinky things, and people love that. Yeah. Like I'm hearing somebody saying, finally, I met someone that matches my energy. Bro, definitely. Like you 1000% have a soul family out there, and I just feel like you're meeting them, you know, slowly but surely, bro. So if you've been meeting new people in the past month or so, bro, it's a sign that your true soul family is coming. They're literally coming. And you guys really complement each other in a really like amazing way as well. And like I'm hearing that people miss you when you aren't there as well. Because maybe sometimes people kind of overlook you in a way. It's kind of like they take you for granted, but then as soon as you stop showing up, as soon as you say, okay, you know what, thirst track, I'm out, you know, it's kind of like they realize that they didn't appreciate you. And I just feel like you kind of help people to just be a better people, basically. Yeah, be a better person. And then as for tarot, we have the Nine of Cups, the Strength card, the Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and also the King of Wands. Wow. So it's interesting because we literally got feminine and we got masculine energy as well. So people love that you're someone that can be super feminine, but also at the same time very masculine as well. Masculine presenting and feminine presenting. So, you know, you could be gender fluid. So it's like some days you are feminine presenting and then other days you're not. Or maybe some days you go by certain pronouns and then other days it's other pronouns. And people love that about you. But yeah, let's start with the Nine of Cups first. So the Nine of Cups talks about desires. It talks about just branching out and like wanting things. It talks about also people being really attracted to you as well. So people love that. Sorry about my throat chakra, but yeah, people just get the energy that when they first meet you, it's like they just feel like they can tell that you guys are gonna be best friends. Like it's hard to say, but you know, sometimes when you meet someone, you can just tell that, yep, you're gonna be in my life for a really long time, and yep, that's kind of just how it is. So I feel like people just love meeting you because they know that it's a good thing. They know that they're at the right place, basically. Yeah, definitely. Like people just feel like they know that they're on the right path when they meet you, basically. You know, you could definitely be a tarot reader or like really spiritual, and you will sometimes maybe carry on messages from your spirit guides to your friends or to people you just meet. Like you'll say, oh, like I know I don't know you or anything, but for some reason I feel like I have to tell you that everything's gonna be okay. And people love that you're able to just make them feel like everything's gonna be okay. It's like you make people feel calm. Yeah, okay, sorry, it's not focused. But yeah, people feel calm around you. Especially where, like I said, if you do like tell strangers like messages that you hear, like they really appreciate that about you as well. And then with the Strength card, people love that you have, yeah, like you're super strong. And they love how magnetic you are. They love your hair. They love how you aren't afraid to kind of stand up for yourself as well. Like it reminds me of that quote from a song. I think it said, oh yeah, Use Your Words by Wingtip. So it's like, use your words even if talking hurts. So I feel like you're someone that even if, you know, you're going through a tough time, it's kind of like, you know that you need to do something, you're gonna do it anyways. Like I just feel like you're someone that gives your 1000% like 24/7, no matter what, basically. You know, like you don't ever call in a sick day, you always go to work every day. Like I just feel like people know that they can really count on you 24/7. Like if your friend texts you at midnight and says, hey, I need to talk to you, are you available? You'll say, yes, I'm here. What do you need? And people love that about you. You know, you don't do that for everyone. And people love how you also value your own time as well. Yeah, I feel like you know that you are a strong individual, and it's kind of like you know that about yourself, and people love that. And you remind people that, listen, bro, like don't be screwing up too much, because if you screw up one more time, I'm gonna leave. And I just feel like people love that you're so blunt and upfront with them. That, you know, they need to treat you well, they need to be better, they need to do better. And you're constantly reminding them that they need to do better. So you could definitely be a Virgo, Virgo Venus, Virgo Mercury. Like your Virgo placements are like coming out, bro. Like I feel like we all need that person that will just help us along the way, and people literally see you as being a helper. Yeah, perseverance. And like I'm hearing something about you don't like wearing name brands or something. Or you don't care about like labels or like labeling yourself even. Yeah. Definitely. Like maybe you go about all pronouns. Like you're kind of like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're such a strong person. And then the Two of Cups talks about reciprocation of feelings. So people love that you match their energy, bro. Like I just feel like people just get the sense that you understand them truly and like wholeheartedly. Like I remember my one friend, she was going through a breakup, and this other girl, she was a Sagittarius. She basically replied to my friend's exes, should I say? And then like she just wrote basically like what my friend was thinking. And I just feel like people get the sense that when they're around you, you just know what they're thinking all the time. Like you're super intuitive, you're definitely an empath, you can read people's minds. And I just feel like some people are kind of like, how do you know so many things about me? But then other people are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna embrace it. Like I'm not even gonna fight it, bro. Like this is happening, like what's up, what's poppin'? So people just love that. Yeah, you understand them, bro. You get them, you care about them, you love them, bro. You love them back. Like this person loved you and you were like, fuck yeah, I love you too. And then the Queen of Wands talks about authenticity. So people love that you're super authentic, you're down to earth, you're always being yourself, you know your worth, you wear your crown every single day as you should, period. And like I said, you are kind of scary. Don't forget that I said you're scary. Did I mention that you're scary? You are. But I feel like people love that about you. They definitely do, you know. Maybe like you're into really like grunge or like rock music or something, and people are kind of like, oh damn, like you like that music, like I like it too. Like I just see you saying something and someone being like, I like that too. Like you remind me of that girl from Pitch Perfect, like the one that would always whisper. Like I'll put a picture on the screen now where she was like, I set fires to feel joy. Like you remind me of that person. Like bro, she was the dopest person ever. Like I loved her. And that guy that she was with also, I'll put a picture. Like oh my gosh, they literally carried that entire movie, bro. They carried it, okay? Yeah, bro, like I just feel like you're the person that just brightens everybody's day, bro. And then we also got the King of Wands. So again, it's kind of like everything I said, but now like with the more masculine thing. So I just feel like you're someone that can be aggressive when you need to, and also you can be passive when you need to. You just flip between it, and I feel like people really appreciate that about you as well. So yeah guys, that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is our pile number 5? Let's get straight into your reading. So what is it about you that people love? Like why do people love you in general? So the first card that we got is Bashir, okay? And then we got Sotis, and we also got Kelsey. So I'm hearing that people love you because you're super like outgoing. I was gonna say crazy, but like that was pile number 2. So like I just feel like I literally heard the words that, okay, give me a second guys. So you know these two types of people, like when you're busy crying, like there's person A that will say shh, like it's gonna be okay, shh, shh, like shh, it's shh. Like, you know, they always try to be like shh, it's fine. And then there's the other person that will say let it out, you know, girl, let it out, you know, person, let it out. And I feel like you're person B, and I just feel like people appreciate that you don't ever tell them that they're being too much. You don't ever tell them that, oh, you're talking too loud, now you're laughing too loud or whatever. Like I just feel like you're someone that will just, yeah, you let people just be themselves around you. Like bro, you know there's people that would say, why are you laughing so loud, or why are you doing that, like that's so weird, like you do that so weird, like you eat so weird. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like nobody asked you, you know. I feel like you're someone that's just like, you let people just be themselves, and people truly appreciate that about you as well. like I'm really getting pile 5, like it's small things. Like I was hearing so many like little small whispers where it's like I heard someone say, I love how whenever you hold my hand you always like rub your thumb like against my hand. And like I was hearing like I love how when I'm being awkward you don't ever make me feel more awkward. Or like I love how when I'm going for a high five and you're going for a hug, you don't ever say, bro, you're like, you don't ever just point out someone's weirdness or whatever. Like, I just feel like people appreciate that, yeah, you just don't make things harder for people as well. You know, it's kind of like if you see someone eating alone, it's like, and then you say, and then you know, there's people that will just be like, oh, you have no friends, haha. Like, you're not going to be that person that's just going to be like, you would never do that, you know? I just feel like people appreciate you because, you don't even make kind of like outsiders feel like outsiders. Not that they are outsiders. I just feel like people really appreciate you because they can kind of relate to you, or you just seem like a genuinely good person, basically. So yeah, what the Bashir card, people see you as being super smart, definitely really, really, really smart, really charming. People love your personality. I'm hearing that you're kind of that friend that just didn't get away. Like I feel like you're kind of like that weird friend from chemistry, from like computers class, but like in a good way, guys. Like I'm saying weird with like the best intentions. Like I feel like, you know, that friend that everyone has, that one friend that is just like so weird, but like we love them to burst. And if anyone tried anything, bro, it's on site. It's on site. And I just feel like people love you because you just care so much. And I feel like people love that your heart is so ginormous, and that you can also think about things in a really analytical way as well. I feel like you're that friend that will always take care of people, and you always want the best for other people as well. And it's kind of like sometimes you see the best in other people, but you don't always see the best in yourself. And I just feel like people appreciate you so much because it's like sometimes they need to remind you that, you know, you're a bad bitch, you're amazing. And I just feel like people love that they kind of play a role in your life because you literally coordinate people's lives. Like I feel like if you left certain people alone, like if you just didn't answer your phone for like a day, like bro, some people's lives would literally just fall apart because people are so dependent on you. And I feel like people love that they can be useful to you in a way. So it's like, if that means, you know, telling you like every couple weeks, hey, you're a bad bitch, I love you, you know, it's worth it because you really do make people's lives better just by existing utterly, bro. So yeah, I feel like people rely on you for like small things, you know. It's like maybe you know how to make a fire in the wilderness, and it's kind of like it comes in handy. Or if you guys are ever planning a trip around the world, it's kind of like you know how to speak a certain language, or you are going to be the person that will just plan out everything. Or if your friend says, oh wow, like my cupboard's so unorganized, you will say like, I'm gonna come, I'll clean your cupboard for you. Or maybe you enjoy cleaning and like your friends love that because they need someone that's gonna clean. Like I'm getting the energy where it's like there's two best friends. There's a friend, the one best friend that is gay. And okay, I'm joking. Okay, like let's say there's two best friends. There's a friend that is untidy and there's a friend that is tidy. I feel like you are basically the yin to the yang. So it's like there's a balance for everything, you know. So yeah, or like there's a friend that's super like analytical, really smart, and then there's the other friend that's more like free spirited, and it's kind of like the one friend helps the other friend with opening up, and the other friend helps the other person with like tightening up, you know. So it's a good thing, guys. So yeah, I hope I'm not rambling too much, guys, but yeah, anyways. So with the Sotus card, I feel like people really appreciate you because yeah, you're an amazing friend. I feel like you're someone that makes the effort. Like if somebody tells you their name, you always try your best to use their name in a conversation. Like bro, I don't know what it is, but like when people use my name in conversation, it just gives me chills. Like I love people that like when I tell them my name, they use my name in a sentence. I don't know why, it's a thing. Like it's a thing. So people love that about you. Like I feel like if you meet someone, like maybe you suck at like faces, but you always remember names. Like you just like names are like your thing, or like vice versa. Faces are your thing, but like names are kind of like eh. And people love that. Yeah, it's like even if you meet someone for like a split second, you will always remember their face or their name, and like you'll make an effort to remind them that you remember them. Yeah. definitely. And then with the Kelsey card, people feel like you have amazing taste, definitely. Maybe you're into like directing movies, or you're someone that will like, whenever you watch scary movies, you always scream like super loud, and people love that about you. Or people love how you kind of like, if you're busy watching a movie, you always give your own commentary on it as well. Or you're someone that's super thoughtful and you make like certain playlists for your friends and they love that. Or like you're an amazing chef, or if one of your friends are sick, you always go to them and like you always make them soup or something. Like I'm hearing something about like it's a tradition. Yeah. But okay, so the next card that we got is the 222. So it says, your thoughts will be manifested. Looking for a sense of balance, have faith and keep trusting, peace and harmony. Pay attention to people in your life, okay? Oh, my dog just woke up. Okay, but yeah, so with the 222, that just, yeah, it talks about your thought processes kind of like manifesting. So people love you because you always bring good luck to them. I feel like you're someone that reminds your friends all the time that, you know, it gets better. And yeah, I just feel like you've manifested a lot of things in your life and people really appreciate that you trust the process. Yeah, it's kind of like when things are going really like bad, you kind of always keep your head up. Or like regardless of what you're going through, your faith is really strong, definitely. And I feel like people kind of wish that they had your faith. Yeah. Like I'm seeing you even defending someone, and like people just wish that they could kind of like see things the way that you did sometimes. And then we also have the Scorpio card. You could definitely be a Scorpio. Okay, so it says you could find yourself drawn into depth this week, whether you have to deal with issues of your own or assist a friend in a crisis. It's time to draw on your emotional strength, trust your intuition, and depend on your insight. It's not the time to push too hard in your external world, especially if you feel under the weather or on a physical level. Rather focus on your inner world. Damn. So I feel like you're someone that, you know, you work on kind of like your inner self, but you spend time to just work on your spiritual self. You do your shadow work, and I feel like people love that you do that. You're someone that literally practices what you preach. Like you'd never tell your friend, oh yeah, like okay, not, I just feel like, yeah, you practice what you preach. Like if you tell your friend, hey, like do your shadow work, you know, you will also do your shadow work. Or, you know, or like I just feel like you're someone that doesn't shy away from doing things with your friends. Like small things. Like I remember the first time I shaved, my friend had to do it for me because I didn't know how to shave. So like my friend literally shaved my armpits for me and everything. So I feel like you're someone that will just help your friends with that type of thing. Or maybe if you don't know how to put a tampon on, like you will help your friend like physically put the tampon in. Like I just feel like boundaries are kind of like, we don't know any boundaries. What are boundaries? So yeah. And also I feel like you're someone that gives yourself the time to just take a step back and like relax. Like literally the next card says work from home, and like the Scorpio just said now, don't push yourself too hard. So people love that you take self-care days. You know, they love that you take care of yourself and that, you know, you're clean. I feel like you're someone that washes a lot. You always smell nice. And yeah, you don't push yourself too hard as well. And then it says cut your cords. Damn, bro. That talks about cutting off connections. So people love that when you are done with something, you're done. Like this is similar to pile number 2, but like a bit different way. It's kind of like, you know, like the lingering energy. Like I just feel like when you're done with someone, it's kind of like you get rid of everything that like reminds you of them. And I don't know, I just feel like people love that they can just come to you. If ever your friends are going through a breakup, they know that they can just go to you and say, hey girl, hey person, whichever gender, like me and Thingy just broke up, like I need some help. And it's kind of like you will show up with literally movies, chocolates, ice cream, and you will help them kind of get through that breakup. People love it. They can just go to you whenever they need you, basically. And you help them. You offer advice for them. Like I just feel like you offer this sort of sanctuary, and people feel like they're in their own like world when they're with you, basically. And they don't have to worry about work. They don't have to worry about impressing anyone. They can just be with you. And that's so nice. Like you could definitely be a Leo, or your friends are like a lot of Leos. Like that's why I love Leos personally, because I'm a Cancer, but like I feel like whenever I'm with Leos, it's kind of like they can like stop pretending, they can just be themselves. You know what I mean? And I just feel like people love that about you as well, because you just let them, yeah, be themselves and help them. And then look, you guys got so many tarot cards. Like, oh my gosh, we got the devil card. I was waiting for this card to come out. I've been waiting for this one. Turn it up. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles that came up, right? We got the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Sun card, Devil card, and also the Moon card. So let's move these bitches up. So with the Three of Pentacles, people love that you are someone that enjoys kind of like sharing stories and experiences. People love that. Yeah, you love asking people questions. I feel like when you meet someone, you're always asking them, hey, what's your name? What's your star sign? Like you will ask people like also like deep questions. Like you'll say, so tell me, like I can't think of one right now, but I feel like you're someone that just enjoys having like a really, you know, deep midnight conversations. You love asking people like, what do you think is the meaning of life? Why do you think that we are here? Or like you love taking like Enneagram tests, and you just love learning about other people and their experiences. Or I feel like you have your friends' birth charts kind of like engraved in your head. Or if you ever check your birth chart, like you know, like the memes of like zodiac signs, like you always check yours, your friends, your teachers, your crushes, like you always check everybody else's, and people love that about you. Or like if you find a song, you send it to your friends and you'll say, hey, the song reminded me of you, you know, hope you like it or something. And like I'm hearing you reaching out to people even if they don't reach out to you back as well. Yeah, like this reminds me of Bella from Twilight, where it's like she was busy updating Alice the whole entire time, even though Alice didn't have an email address, but she still would message her and say, hey, I'm doing this today, I'm doing that today. So people really appreciate the effort that you put in as well. Yeah, like even if you aren't friends with someone, you will still, you know, wish them the best and like keep them updated with your life and everything. And then the Eight of Pentacles talks about being a hard worker, so people really love that. Yeah, you work hard on yourself as well. You work on your self-esteem, you work on everything. People know that you put in, you know, tirelessly, tirelessness. You put in nights, okay? You put in nights where you are tired. But yeah, people love that you're always like improving on your work as well. Like let's say you are you make candles, you are always practicing making candles, you're always practicing, you're always, you know, trying to just be better, you know, do better. I'll link down the song Do Better. I forgot who sings it, but yeah, it's a good song. And then we also got the Ace of Swords, again talking about your thoughts. So people just love how you think about things, they love how you articulate your words. And yeah, I feel like you also calm people's anxieties down as well. It's kind of like you know what to do in situations of panic. Yeah, like if your friend's having a panic attack, you know how to calm them down, or just be there with them. Yeah, like I just feel like you know how to calm people down. Like if a baby's crying, you know what to do. Like you know, like a weird tricks how to calm people down. Yeah. And people just feel like if they were ever trapped on an island, like you would probably survive. You would know what to do. And also people feel like you know how to get people to like you as well, because you have such a likable personality, bro. And then with the Sun card, that talks about, again, just happy relationships. People feel happy around you. It's just instantaneously. And then the Devil card that talks about addictions and like, you know, having amazing sex. So people love having sex with you. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you give off kind of like BDE, big dick energy. People just love, yeah, doing all those things with you. And then the Moon card talks about like suppress emotions and just like, yeah, being a mystery and just acknowledging your feelings. So people love that you're someone that can get really emotional and you can get serious, like, you know, really quickly, because I feel like you're someone that's really funny, really like lighthearted, but like when you need to be, you will get serious and you will let your friends know, hey, listen, like what we did was fun, but like we need to get down to business, okay? Like you remind me of like this one teacher, my grade 4 teacher. He was dope. Like he was known as being like the fun teacher, and some days people would take advantage of him, and then he'd be like, listen guys, listen, I'm your teacher at the end of the day, so we need to work today, okay? And I just feel like people appreciate that you can, you know, be both basically. But yeah guys, that is what I got for pile number 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.